Good morning, Teresa.
Good
Hi.
morning.
All
Hi.
right. We're
Right on
just going
time.
to get started, Miss Teresa. You can put yourself on
Mute.
whatever, well, mute or you can stop your video, run your video. It doesn't matter. This is our first time, so we're just going to have some fun.
Great.
Absolutely.
All right. All right, Dr. Joseph.
That's
It's all yours. The
okay.
floor is yours.
Thank you. So, hi everybody. Our aim is simple to have fun. That's it. Certain things might look daunting, I'm for sure, but today is all about simplicity, having fun, enjoying this entire process. That's all that is what drove us to make this masterclass today and to have fun with everyone so that we all have a wonderful time doing this. So our intention is simple. Give you three simple steps that you can apply today itself, and it is not hard. It is not at all hard. And our intent is to focus on a simple meal plan, a stress relief technique where Lisa will be so kind enough to guide us through a breath work so that we can get ourselves in an optimal health state. And finally, I will guide us all through a visualization technique to understand where we are and where is it that we desire to be by the end of these 3 days that we'll be discussing with you all today. Let's get started. So I want to leave this to Lisa, who will introduce herself.
Well, there's a lot of information here, so we'll try to shorten this up a little bit. I'm a registered respiratory therapist. That is my primary background right out of high school, went into college and became a therapist. I've worked in allopathic medical care over all the last 40 plus years as a therapist. About 6, 7 years ago, I went back to school and became an integrative nutrition health coach. I've always had a passion for nutrition and for health and wellness and getting to the root cause of disease and illness and treating that instead of throwing medications at things. During my time in the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, studied over 100 dietary theories, practiced lifestyle coaching methods. I am a pre-diabetic advocate because I am also pre-diabetic, very passionate about empowering others with this condition as well who are at risk of developing diabetes. This is one of the most devastating chronic diseases of our lifetimes, and it is something that can be managed and reversed very slowly, but with attention to detail, you can definitely do it. So that is my passion. Um, I do work with people one on one, co creating personalized action plans and do coaching one on one and help my clients achieve their ideal vision of whatever health that they want within their unique lifestyle. And I believe in putting the power back in the person's hands that is wanting treatment for themselves because I do truly believe it in my heart that healthcare starts at home and that we are all responsible for our own health. And that is just a little bit about me.
So I will continue from there. Like as you can see, like I was a former doctor with 10 years of experience, and once I was going through the process of treatment, symptomatic approach, diagnosis, and treatment for my patients, I realized that there's something missing in it, and this came evident to me when I started doing my diploma in family medicine at University of Edinburgh in the UK. That's when I realized how a small disease, a small symptomatic state such as diabetes in itself, can not only affect the individual, but what it affects the most is the family, the community they're a part of, and the people that you hold near and dear to them. And it is kind of saddening and devastating to see that aspect. And till I transitioned to health coaching, I was only focusing on that from a medical standpoint, that's using the medications to heal the condition. But when I got trained in integrative nutrition with this under the same institute as Lisa, is when I came to realize there's so many other simple ways through which we can literally bring back these clients back to their optimal health state, give them an understanding of how their mind and their body is connected and how it's a totally an integrated approach. And from there, what can I do to help these people to get back to their energetic state, because one of the chronic things that a person with prediabetes goes through, or anyone that goes through, is chronic fatigue. They go into a lot of fatigue and they don't know what causes that. And my intention is to help these clients to come back to a balanced HbA1c levels that is within the range of less than 5.7, and to create a blueprint from within themselves where this energy is being released to help them move through their day. And as I was reaching out to my community as a whole and seeing patients, seeing people at a very elderly age, I realized the importance of gait. I realized the importance of how normal walking patterns, along with these changes, really makes an impact on their bodies, which they're not at all aware of. And this is what gives me the strength to believe in what I do. And I want to give that to my clients. And that's my intention for my clients. And hopefully tailor it in a way that they have a lasting transformation throughout their lives. So thank you for joining us today on this masterclass. So today, as we focused before, we'll be focusing on 3 simple aspects. The first one will be breath work, which our wonderful Coach Lisa will be guiding us through. A quick, nourishing, simple meal that you can do that will literally give you the energy that you're looking for. And me on a visualization aspect of how your ideal self will look by the end of December 2025. The intent is simple: make it actionable, make it empowering, and make it transformative for you, so that you, within this period itself, can feel the journey, can feel the energy, and feel yourself getting healthy and creating a simple balance from within. So on a wonderful note, I want to hand it over to Lisa, who will be bringing us on the approach that we'll be focusing on today.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Joseph.
Okay. Thank you, Lisa.
So yes, this is exciting because I'm enjoying this because you know how we all start out a new year with New Year's resolutions, and then by February 1st, most people have fallen off whatever they were doing, or a lot of people have. They kind of lose their way. So this is just kind of a way to recenter yourself and get back on track. So what we're going to be doing today, and I utilize my experience as a respiratory therapist, and I did some training with Yoga Body through Lucas Rockwood for breathing techniques and breathing exercises and different things to incorporate for not only, different times of the day to focus on different things, but I'll be incorporating that right now. But so I pull all of these things together because in coaching as well, something I was not prepared for, this was many years ago, was the implementation and how common it was for people to utilize breathing techniques and breathing patterns to maintain their nervous system. And so I really wasn't familiar with this. And so what we're going to do today is learn a little bit about that this morning. And there's different categories that I learned. And one I'm going to focus on this morning is called water breathing. Water breathing is a category where we're trying to balance, like I said, our nervous system. So just a little bit of history about our nervous system. We have something called an autonomic nervous system, which means an involuntary nervous system. Our heart beats without us thinking about it. We breathe without thinking about it. Our body regulates its temperature. We don't do that, intentionally. So that's what it's called, and that's what it means. Now, there's 2 branches of that nervous system, and one is called the parasympathetic, and one is called the sympathetic. The parasympathetic nervous system is our rest and digest mode, where we like to be, we're nice and relaxed. We like to rest our bodies, digest our food, and we can all relate to that. We like to rest and digest. The opposite side is called the sympathetic nervous system, and we need that. That's particularly useful if you are in a situation when you're stressed out. It's the fight or flight system, Many, many eons ago, if we had a saber-toothed tiger chasing us, our sympathetic nervous system would jump into mode and we would go run, right? Now, these days, we don't have to worry about that. However, with our lifestyles, I have to say, particularly in the United States, but I don't know any different because this is where I live, but we are constantly looking at the next thing, moving, running, stressing ourselves out. So our sympathetic nervous system seems to always be on. So that gives you just a little history of your nervous system. And this type of breathing just helps you bring into balance your nervous system. In the middle of the day, when you're stressed out at work, if you're with your family in the evening and there's a lot of things going on and you just need to take a minute and calm down. So what we're going to do is learn how to balance that. You can do this anytime. You can do it laying down on a mat, on the floor, in your bed. You can do it. We're going to do it today sitting in a chair. And we're going to learn what we call belly breathing first. So a little bit about anatomy before we get started. We have a very large muscle underneath our ribs. It's called the diaphragm. It's what separates our lungs from our abdomen. So this large muscle is something that we don't, again, pay much attention to very often unless we have issues. So we're going to learn how to use that right now. And so what I'd like to do is have you take one hand and put it on your chest and take another hand and put it on your belly. We're going to learn this belly breathing is what we call it. And you can close your eyes if you want to. You don't have to. But what I want you to do is breathe only through your nose for this exercise. And when you breathe in, I want your belly to go out. And I want your hand to go out on your belly so that you really feel that. So take a deep breath in and that belly will go out. And then breathe out and that belly will go in. Try that again. Deep breath in through your nose, your belly goes out. And then breathe out through your nose and your belly goes in. Okay. Do you have the hang of that? So now I will do the counting and I want you to just relax your face, relax your shoulders, put your feet on the ground, you're flat, flat feet on the ground, you're relaxed. And this is going to be your 4-4 balance breathing. It will be a count of 4, but it isn't necessarily 4 seconds. It is to your comfort. So in your home or wherever you're doing this, it could be in the restroom at work, it could be in a restaurant, it could be at your office desk. You're going to just count to what's comfortable for you. Normal water breathing is 4 to 6 times a minute on average. Okay, so if we're ready, sit back. Through your nose, breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And in 1, 2, 3, 4. And out 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Breathe normally. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And that is 4-4 balanced breathing. And again, you can bring this into your life any time of the day. If you have a stressful situation you just need to step away from for 3 minutes, you can do this and balance your nervous system and equalize yourself. Equilibrium, that's what the word I'm thinking of, to feel better, to
Yeah.
let it all go, and so you can address what's going on and start fresh and with a better mindset and better ability to control yourself sometimes, because we all get in those situations where we're very tense and stressed out. So this is one of those skills that you can put in your pocket. It doesn't take up much space, and you can take it with you anywhere. It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
And you can share it with people if you want, and use it as much as you need to. It's one of those things that we can definitely expand on with different types of breathing exercises, but this is a phenomenal one to take, to start in the middle of the day or whenever you need some time to settle down. So, any questions? No? Okay. Uh, okay, so I am finished with that part of it. If you'd like to move on to the next slide, Joseph.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I mean, it was a wonderful experience. And towards the end, you could really feel that calm kicking in. So it takes some
Good.
time, but it's so nice. Thank you. Thank you
Good.
once again. So as we were going through this approach, like all of us knows where we are at the moment. So basically all of us on the call know, okay, I need to create something. So Lisa started off with breath work. That's like the first space. So after breath work, we want to focus on a simple meal. I mean, once you have de-stressed, once you're clear, once you know exactly your body, your mind, and your soul knows, okay, I am calm. Now let's focus on something to nourish this beautiful body that we call our home. So I want to give one simple plan, a meal plan that you can take anywhere with you. That's not difficult to make, simple to the point. And I believe anyone can do it. If I can do it, I believe anyone can do it. So that's my approach to this. So on that note, this is one meal I'm giving you so that anybody can do this. So how I normally start my day is this is how I look at the portioning of the meal. When it comes to meat, when it comes to eggs, anything, how much can I hold in my hands? Like that's the eggs example. If I can just hold 2 eggs, if I feel like, okay, I just want to hold 2 eggs, 2 eggs it is. If I can hold 3 eggs, 3 eggs it is. So let your body guide you to what you want to eat. So if you feel like, okay, I just want to have 1 egg, just 1 egg, that's it. So I take up an egg, break it up, put some salt, some pepper, just whisk it in, add some air to make it fluffy, and then put it aside. And then I saute my vegetables, zucchini, mushrooms, spinach, kale, low carb vegetables that doesn't spike your insulin level and you don't have much blood sugar flowing to your body. And I coat them in either olive oil, in avocado oil, or coconut oil. Whichever is your fancy, choose one oil, cook them and let these vegetables get coated by this oil. Try to avoid seed oils that is made of sunflower, safflower, whichever it may be, kindly avoid it. I think this year, a scientist in the UK found out that seed oils are the root cause of colon cancer, and that is kind of prevalent right now in my country, developing country called India. And I believe that's very prevalent all over the world because of our food habits and lifestyle habits. So please kindly avoid seed oils as much as you can, until that's the only thing you can approach. Please move on to either coconut, either avocado, or either olive oil. And not extra virgin, olive oil. So coat these vegetables in this olive oil, and then you add in your eggs, and just whisk it around, and you can see the eggs firm up, and we'll have a delicious, beautiful thing of yellow, green, and mushrooms is white. If you like to add some tomatoes, some reds in as well. So put the eggs aside, and that'll be your breakfast. And next to your breakfast, you can either have a cup of black coffee and try to add a little bit of cinnamon to it as well. The benefit of that is it will reduce your insulin spike. So it has a property to stabilize your blood sugar levels. So I believe this is a good combination that not only gives you proteins, but it also gives you fiber. It gives you a little bit of bulky mechanism that that will clean up your intestines, that will feed your intestines the bacteria not within your intestines. and gives you the energy and the kick to start your day off. In the afternoon, if you can prep the day before, it'd be nice if you can take a piece of lean meat. I believe breast, a chicken breast would be good. Just cut it into half, and just grill them in the same way as before in olive oil or in avocado oil. Sprinkle salt and pepper, just glaze it a little bit. And then to your side, you can add, instead of zucchini and mushrooms, maybe this time you can add some broccoli or you can add some carrots or something along those lines, because broccolis have the property known as sulforaphane that kind of helps you to prevent cancer. It's been proven that way. And carrots as well, that will give you more better eyesight. You'll be able to see more at dark because of vitamin E. So these are two vegetables that you can also cook in olive oil and you can eat along with your chicken. And then if you still feel like, okay, I am not satiated enough, I need something badly, then kindly try to go and reach over to your counter and either go for yogurt, that is zero sugar yogurt with no sugar, or Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is a strained version of yogurt itself, but it's supposed to have more protein in it, so it will fill you up longer. To that, you can add some walnuts or some almonds or maybe some seeds like flax seeds or sunflower seeds. Seeds of these are good. Oil of these are not good. So kindly remember, you can eat the seeds of sunflower, you can eat the seeds of safflower, but don't go for the oil of sunflower or safflower, please. So that will keep you, keep your energy sustained during the day if you really feel hungry even after having lunch. And let your dinner be light. There's an old saying that says, eat like a king, lunch like a normal person, and dinner like a beggar. So I know it's a very bad analogy, but please understand there's a lot of depth in that words before. So for dinner, if you really want it, have a light soup and a slice of avocado, because those are fat. Soup doesn't overburden your system, so that your intestines can literally calm down and rest. Because like us, a body also needs to rest. Let's respect our body, let's understand that aspect, and let's do following this one simple meal plan, get the energy we need to kick our day to high gear, stabilize it in the afternoon, come back at night and get a proper deep sleep, deep rest, so that we can literally again awaken the following day by grace of God and get back to work again, eating these good foods. Okay, that doesn't mean that you eat for one day, next day go grab a burger or a pizza on the way to work. No, this is a consistent thing you need to keep doing every single day. You can add some variety to this along the way. I hope this one simple meal plan will get you the energy to keep your day beautiful and wonderful. And then from there, we are moving on to visualization technique. That is the third step, actually. That is where you are and where you want to be. As you know, we started with Lisa, the breath work, then we focused on the meal plan. And now, where is it that you desire to see yourself by the end of 2025? So it's a simple visualization technique like I want to share with all of you. That is very simple. Close your eyes. Like Lisa said before, just take in a deep breath, hold it in, and let it out. And I want to visualize, all of you to visualize in your mind's eye, a beautiful window, a window made of light, nothing but pure white light. And you're entering through this window into another world, into another space. When you enter the space, you can see your future self up ahead of you. And as you're walking towards your future self, you can feel wisdom, knowledge, understanding the effort that person went through to get where they are today. That means your future self 3 days from now, 1 year from now, 6 months from now, it doesn't matter. You can feel that flowing through you. And as you reach that person and you tap on the shoulder, he or she looks around and literally filled with gratitude and a smile on their face that you took the effort to make these small changes in your life to reach where you are today. The effort can be so small, but have such a dramatic effect that the future self is shocked that you did it and you never gave in to yourself. the future self is filled with so much of love and happiness that it just hugs you and says, thank you. Thank you for having the courage to take these small steps, to breathe in and breathe out when you were stressed, to eat a nourishing meal, to build upon those nourishing meals, to believe in yourself, to work towards in the things that you believed in to reach where you are today. And you're filled with nothing but happiness and joy to be where you are today. And that's it. So I want you to feel the wisdom it's giving you, the future self is giving you, whenever you are in doubt, whenever you feel that you're losing your way. I would like to encourage every one of you to come back to this space, to come back to this meditation, which I'll be providing, which will be provided to all of you in a PDF by the end of the session. To always remember where we where we are today. I hope it was a good session. I hope it was inspiring, and wishing that you're able to connect with the person that you want to be and you are encouraged deeply to take action. That's all we are desiring from this. And I believe they're giving you a simple thing to work on. That is where you are, fatigued, drained, like Lisa was saying, where you want to be. So I want to hand it over to Lisa to continue this.
Thank you so much. I heard a little background noise there. I didn't know. Were you requesting to record this too? So this thing popped up on my side. Anyway, I said approve, but I don't know what it was. So it's like there's two of your you have two oh, I think it's James that wanted to record. Okay.
We'll be sending this. We'll be sending this by the end of the master
Yeah,
session
well,
to
we can
everyone.
send this out. So I'm not sure why James. Okay, I don't know why you would need to record that. That's all right. So we'll get the recording out to you if you'd like. That's totally fine. All right, let's continue. So as Dr. Joseph has gone over quite a bit of information here and went through the building blocks of how we proceed through this, we want to just kind of do an overview. Go back to that, the 3 steps, breath work. Oh my goodness. I'm getting more notifications. Excuse me a minute. I'm not sure why. The simple meal plan, the visualization. I'm going to decline that. Okay, so I'm sorry. I keep getting pop-ups here. I don't know why. We're going to dedicate 5 minutes every day to visualizing, to focusing on how you can maintain your new energy and habits. And this is something that we practice over time. This isn't something that people step into and know how to do immediately forever. So it's a practice. Okay. We build on these things like going up the mountain. For example, we swap one processed snack or meal per day with a healthier option. And then that's something that we have to do on a daily basis. And then another thing that people do is journal one small win daily to reinforce your positive habits. Because for a lot of people, reminding of yourself of a win, because we all have stressful lives and get busy. And so if you can remind yourself every day of something that you did do right. And now I have all sorts of colors on here. Is everybody seeing this?
Yes.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Well, continue on and hopefully we can just wrap this up.
Yeah.
Somebody's coloring.
Us out. Anyway, I hope all of you had a wonderful day, and we'll be reaching out. We have put 2 simple links to reach out to us when you need us. And let's share this, start something, build upon it, and reach where you want to be. That's our goal. Our intent is to help each and every one of you to reach to that place that you believe in, so near and dear to your heart. And thank you so much for spending this time with us. And
Thank you.
I'll hand it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was very, very informative. I enjoyed the breath work exercise. And I had, I had heard about it, and I always forget the importance of breath work and helping to calm stressful situations. So thank you so much
Right.
for that reminder. And I like
Oh,
the
yeah.
tips as well and the visualization. Very good. Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Teresa.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Well, you guys have a good weekend.
Thank you. You
Yes,
too.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Bye-bye.